There's a big feature that hit NBA Live 19, and I've been asking for it for a long time. It's Pro-Am. We're talking 5v5, we're talking fouls, we're talking 4 quarters. It is exactly what this game needed, and I've put together a really good build that blew my mind, guys. I dropped 70 points against my opponent today. Now, I'm going to take you guys along for the journey really quick, but I want to show you guys how to build my character so that if you're interested in kind of getting some really good ratings, you can kind of see where I'm at. So I'm at an 85 3-point shot. Inside shot doesn't matter, so we won't really touch that. Shot off the dribbles, 81, dribbling's 83, 77 for mid-range, and then 83 for contested shot. Contested shot is the biggest thing I can tell you guys in NBA Live 19. Make sure if you have a build that has that, maximize that to the best ability that you can. Now again, I'm using the point shooter with the Ray Allen sniper build, so you can see here from the bronze side. I've kind of unlocked all of that. We got the Ray Allen jersey, but I added his defensive enhancement. There is another opportunity to do something different there, but for me, I wanted to be able to play a little bit of defense along with being a knockdown shooter and just being super athletic. So we keep building on. I'm about halfway through this one, or just past the halfway point. You see the icon ability stack upgrade is probably what I'm going to go with here, but we're a little bit away from going to that. And the gold tier kind of mimics Celtics Ray Allen. You get his dunk package, you get some Air Jordan 11s, and then here at the very end, getting a green release will fully stack your boost there for your icon ability. So that to me is probably where I'm going to go. There's one for, you know, reducing the mentality for your defender, but I think getting a green release and then stacking that will be huge because I'm using his jump shot as well. Now on to the traits. The traits are important as well. We're rocking Marathon Runner for this build, which kind of you can run non-stop and not really lose a lot of stamina. Open 3, which is pretty much self-explanatory. The more open you are for a 3, the quicker or the easier it is to hit that. And then late release, which is huge for online play. If you're playing online, if you're doing live run, give yourself one trait loadout that has that, because it is going to be huge for just kind of countering your latency or your lag that you're going to have in your game. Now, I'm running with one of my mods today. Shout out to Harry, aka Ziggy Eats Bananas. We're running against a couple of randoms. Now, it's only 2v2 really for human players. The rest are CPU, and you might be saying, oh, you're playing CPU, that's kind of easy. Nah, CPU players will lock you down, but speaking of locking people down, that shot I hit there was too nasty. No one can lock that down. Now, CPU Maya Moore is also pretty disgusting, man. She has been getting steals this entire game. We're starting off here. I'm going to show you guys not all of the 70 points, but a pretty good amount of them. So we hit a 2 earlier, we hit a 3 there. We got 5 points so far. Haven't missed a shot yet this game. That's what matters. I'm posting over here on the left-hand side. A green release, and you can already tell I'm feeling it in this game. I'm on fire. I don't know if they can actually stop me. Now we're here on defense. We have a 10-4 lead. This guy's gonna drive me with some crazy pants. He floats one over top of me. I gotta give, you know, the other guys we played a little bit of props. They were actually pretty good, but the performance I put on today, literally legendary. Now he fouls me there. They don't call the foul. That's fine. You'll see some fouls called in today's game, but right now I have 11 points. I'm 4 for 4 in the day. Harry has just been feeding me non-stop. Now he's running into a little bit of a trouble there with Candace Parker. Maya Moore underneath finds me up top, and look at this, another 3. I don't think I've missed at this point. 5 for 5 in today's game with 14 points so far. So back on defense, they're driving. They're kicking out here to this guy. And this guy, I didn't know if he can actually shoot in today's game. And what I basically found is that he's got a decent mid-ranger. If you leave him wide open for 3, I think he was mostly fine. I want to say he was a slasher build. I can't remember 100%, but look at your boy getting through the lane. A little double clutch, a little up and under. That one's going to drop. 16 points. I haven't missed one shot at this point. I'm not going to show you guys really the misses because the makes are what matter. And look at this one in his face. Drilled it with 3 seconds left in the first quarter. I have 19 points. So I finished the first quarter with 19 points. I outscored them completely, and I'm back at it again. Now, they were starting to key on me a little bit. I felt like they were looking for the shot a little bit too much. I was like, you know what? I got to drive. I got to flex on them a little bit that way too, because if they don't know if I'm going to drive or shoot, that makes it infinite more difficult to guard me. Now I hit a green release there, and you can see my performance grade in the top left. We're already over 100. Now in last year for NBA Live 18, you were really basically capped at 100 for your performance grade. This year, from my understanding, it's infinite, and look at the range we have. Speaking of infinite, that one was huge. We dropped another one with 27 points. But basically what I like about Live 19 is your performance grade can go all the way up to as high as you want it. I've seen people get 500. You'll see what I get at the end of this video today, but it is a really cool thing because you can say like, look, here's what I did, here's my performance grade, see if you can actually beat that. Now I end up getting a foul call on Candace Parker. I thought it was going to be a charging foul, but they say that I was good, so we'll take the first free throw. And look, free throws are free for a reason. Do not miss them. Take your time, take a deep breath, and knock them down. So at this stage, I'm around 29, 30 points, I believe. A nasty little crossover getting the guys inside. Danny Green tries to stop me, but I got the shooters on. This is a cool thing too. when you hit some big moments, whether it's a nice shot, a big dunk, or something critical in the game, they kind of paint in this live little feature. And did you see the left-hand dunk? Did you see it? That was my 33rd point of the ball game. Now both guys are trying to double team me here. I cross both of them over, pull up for the mid-range, and even though my mid-range is 77, my mentality boost is so high at this point, the little meter underneath of me, you see it's almost all the way green. With that being so far over there, it's going to be pretty tough to stop me. Now, I told you, my opponent wasn't bad. He has 14 points right there after that dunk. I had a lot of difficulty guarding him, but I think as I, work on my defense a little bit more, I think I'll be fine there. Now, look at this. In Oladipo's face, with the other guy guarding me, his step back, unbelievable. That was 38 points there. We're going to halftime. I have 38 of our 44 points. We have 4 rebounds, 10 assists. Most of them are basically from Harry just feeding me at this point. Now, Maya Moore's crossover finds me up top again. I'm going to drive a little bit, go to the mid-ranger. I get it back to Harry. I was trying to set this man a screen, but he just didn't want to have it. Now, we're going back to the middle. Crossover again. We're going through a little bit. I got a chance to go in for a layup, but I said, I'm going to get a dunk. The reverse 360 dunk. If you want to know what dunk animation or package I have on right now, I believe it's Donovan Mitchell. It's disgusting. Oladipo has a really good one, too, and if you beat him in the Streets World Tour, you can kind of unlock it that way, too. Now we go through good crossover here. I float it up with the left-hand side, and look, when you're on fire, you're on fire. If you're getting those shots like that to drop with your offhand, it's going to be a tough day at the office to actually stop you. Now I'm rolling back up top, and I know a lot of you guys might say, oh, you're ball hogging, you're ball hogging. After I started the game on fire, I was talking to Harry on the mic, and I was like, look, man, I want to go for a crazy number. And he said, look, go for Devin Booker. Try to beat Devin Booker's record. Now, we're not going to beat Devin Booker's record, but I get really close. I'll hit him with a little step back there. We're driving again. Going all the way to the paint, and then we hit him with another left-handed dunk. I'm a righty. But I think that was point number 50 on the ball game. So again, we're driving up top and going back to the middle. We're going to float up a left-hand layup on the right-hand side of the bucket. You probably shouldn't do that, but if it drops like that, we're perfectly fine. So we're into the fourth quarter now, and as you can tell, I'm feeling it. Like, I'm just doing everything I possibly want against this defense. I do miss that shot, which I'm a little salty about, but I am going to go for some free throws. And again, free throws are free for a reason. You get an opportunity to make them, you gotta knock them down. So that was number 53. That will be 54. And as you can see, my performance grade in the top left now is 273. It is out of this world. Now a left-hand dunk gives me plus 10 for that now. I'm literally on fire. This is the best game I've ever played in any basketball game by far. Now look, 4 minutes left. We have 64 points. I kind of feel at this stage that there's an opportunity to go for 70, so you know I got to pull up with it. I mean, the crossover there was disgusting, and then we get that one to drop. 58 points on the dot. Well, I don't get the steal, but our computer ends up getting it. They're going to find me out here on the left. I'm going to pull up for what ends up being a 2 because my toes on the line. And we get another one to give me 60. So look, now I'm 10 away from 70. And I got to give some love to Harry too, man. Harry just had a nasty dunk there dropping him. So again, we have 70 as a team. I'm in the 60s right now. Going for a deep one. No way. Are you kidding me? A green release on that one. I'm telling you guys, this is the perfect build if you want to be a point guard that can shoot, you can be a little athletic and finish at the rim. This is what you want to build. I mean, you can see the proof is in the pudding right now. We are on fire. Now trailing here in transition. Another green release. Are you kidding me? 78 as a team now. This is unbelievable. I'm in the high 60s now. This guy's trying to guard me one-on-one again. It's not really working for him. The crossover there. Going to the middle. I'm going to float one up again. We're leaning a little bit off balance. And look, the shooter's roll is already there. Our performance grade is over 300. Now, we're getting the ball back here on defense. We have 80 as a team. I think I have about 68 points at this point. So I just need one bucket to give me 70. I think Devin Booker's record was 72. Correct me in the comments if I was wrong. Let's see if we can get here. Clock's under 20. I'm going to go for a step back. I missed the timing on that one, Porter, but we get the rebound. Maya Moore kicks it out to me. We got one more opportunity here. I'm going to drive in. The clutch shot is not going to drop. So 8 seconds left. It feels like it's not going to be the case, but look at Harry out here playing stellar defense. Like 3 seconds left. He gets it back to me. I pull up with a second on the clock, and we get it to drop. 70 points achieved in one game of NBA Live 19's Pro-Am. I have no words. It is honestly the best game I've ever played in my entire life. Look here, the play of the game. We're going to drive it on him real quick. A little step back here, a little crossover, going baseline on him again. We're going to go up this time, and you already know what it was. You saw that earlier. So again, I absolutely killed it today. Shout out to Harry for just feeding me nonstop and letting me try to get this record of 70 points. I want to know if any of you guys can beat it. 70 points, 1 assist, 7 rebounds, 3 steals. 337 was my grade. Again, leave me a comment down below. If you beat this, tag me in a video on Twitter, on Instagram, wherever it is. I want to see if you guys can beat this record, because right now, I think it might be a little unlikely you can do that.